Hello everybody, I am the MTG Hero, and today I'm going to go through a standard event with one of the most underrated decks in the meta, Green-White Lurrus Auras. So the Green-White Auras deck has been around for a while, but Akiora has gave this deck a powerful new tool in Lurrus of the Dream Den. Lurrus has already shown his strength in decks like Jeskai Cycle and Aristocrats, but he is also very powerful in this type of shell because he fixes some of the small inconsistencies that decks like this tend to suffer from. For example, drawing hands of all lands and enchantments but no creatures to pump. Since we have access to him in our opening hand, he hinges that a little bit and gives us more keepable hands. Lurrus also gives us a little bit of protection against removal, since when he's in play we can recast our creatures or our enchantments from the graveyard. I will now go over the cards in our main deck and talk about some of our more unique card choices. So to start off, pretty stock, we play 4 All Seed of Life's Bounty, 4 Comanche's Blessing, 4 Sentinel's Eyes, 4 All That Glitters, 4 Hushbringer. This is really good against Cauldron Familiar, Serrated Scorpion, the enter the battlefield effects of the Titans, Agent of Treachery, and the enter the battlefield effects of the Cavalier and the dies effects of the Cavaliers. It is also an evasive life-linking creature that we can load up with enchantments. We also play 4 Starfield Mystic, 4 Paradise Druid, 4 Season of Growth, 4 Setchian Training, 4 Warbrier's Blessing, and our lands are pretty stock. The only notable thing I will mention is we play 3 Overgrown Tomb in place of 3 Forests. This is so we can cast Lurrus a little bit more consistently, and with only 3, I think any life loss we may suffer will be negligible. So, let's go ahead and jump into the event and see how this deck does. Okay, here we go. Round 1 with Green-White Lurrus Auras. Let's see how it goes. Alright, this is a pretty good hand. I'll keep it. It's not great, but we'll see what happens. So we can lead on Temple of Plenty. Send that to the bottom. We want an untapped land. Or more gas. Not of the Ebon Legion. Yep. Play this. Yeah, let's do Paradise Druid. No blocks. Red-black aggro. Maybe the red-black menace deck. Okay. Give it vigilance. Attack. Then we'll play All Seed. In the turn. And we can tap Paradise Druid for Blessing if we need. Yep. Block there. Yeah, that is a punt. Blessing. Indestructible. And that was enough for our opponent to scoop it up. Alright. On to game 2. Let's hope for the same luck we had game 1. Another not great hand, but it's keepable. We got turn 2 Season of Growth. We'll bottom that. I think we need more gas. Aristocrats, or maybe still could be Jeskai, possibly. Anyways, we'll play that and we'll run out Season of Growth. Yep. Jeskai Cycle. It's not particularly good, but it's not that bad either. play All Seed, get the Scry. Starfield Mystic. I think it's a little late for him. Play Temple of Plenty, get another Scry, another Starfield Mystic. Now we'll play Sentinel's Eyes, just to get the draw. Let's see what they got. Yep. Yep. Found their white mana. No blocks. Let's play Paradise Druid to get the Scry. Yep. Ooh, that's pretty good. Leave that on top. Play that. Little 5. Little finger. And then we get to attack 2. We're back at 19. That's a pretty good tempo swing for us. Yep. That's on a Zenith. Okay, now we have to play around Zenith. Play all that glitters. Yep. And then we might as well give it trample. And then we get to hold up double blessing. That feels really good. And that's enough for our opponent to scoop it up. So far we've not got to cast our companion. Maybe this game we'll get to show him off. This is a pretty good hand. Opponent takes a mulligan. Run this out, preserve our life total a little bit. Ooh, mirror match. Take the shock there. Play the all that glitters. Attack for 3. Let's see what our opponent has. Their own all the glitters. Okay. Play Warbriar. Fight their all seed. And our opponent scoops it up. 3 quick games. Okay, we can't keep this hand. Okay, it's a little better. Not really, but we'll see. Send that back. Blue up flyers, maybe? It's not bad, but I think we need to go a little fast. deck. Let's play double all seed. No need to put all of our eggs in one basket just yet. Opponent's taking their time. Okay. That's really cool. Unfortunately, I think no matter what we do, they get one use out of it. So might as well all the glitters. Size. Attack for 6. And that gives us a little bit of cushion for whatever they're doing. So you have 6, 7 mana. Eight if they play a land. Okay. This deck's so weird. What are they doing? Sure, let's play Warbriar. Have Warbriar fight that. Sure. See if we can't bait him into blocking with something. We're at 41. And opponent scoops it up. I think this is an okay hand. If our opponent don't have a lot of interaction, it can be really good. Lead on all seed. Forest. Yeah, that's fine. We will go ahead and round for Starfield Mystic here. And we'll attack with all seed, because if they block, he gets +1/+1 when it dies. So that was just a free attack. Yeah, we'll just take the hit here. That's exactly what we wanted. We'll take 2 for that. And we'll have it fight there. And opponent scoops it up. Alright, back at it, game number 6. So far we've had only real fast games. Maybe this one will be a little bit more grindy with Yumori. Yeah, I think we keep this. Again, not an outstanding hand, but it's capable. Okay. Mono green creatures, maybe? I don't think we need another land, even though it is a green source. I think we play our plains. Yep. And then we play Hushbringer. And that should stop any ETB effects. Doesn't stop mutate though. God, how good would that be if it stopped mutate? That'd be so good. Okay. I think we play Starfield Mystic. And then we'll play All That Glitters on Hushbringer. Game for 2. Mutates again. They might as well attack, like they can't block. But we'll run out. Sentinel's Eyes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this. Even though it can't attack, it's still just raw damage. Or can't fight, it's still just damage. Play that type. Well, I guess we should have played that untapped so we could use All Seed to protect it. That was a misplay. For some reason I was thinking All Seed required a white mana. Hopefully we don't get punished. Okay. Okay, we didn't get punished that turn. So there's no reason to play Lurrus here. So we'll play Sentinel's Eyes. Attack with Hushbringer. Play Paradise Druid. And now we can hold up All Seed to protect Hushbringer. And what's good is even if something happens to Hushbringer... Okay. We can cast Lurrus and get back in the game. So they got Space Godzilla. Okay. They gained back a lot of life there. They still can't really attack. So we'll play this and have Hushbringer fight Imori. Attack with Hushbringer. No point in losing anything in turn. Now we can still hold up All Seed, and even if something goes wrong, we have Lurrus. Now they can recast Lurrus, or Imori. That's okay, because we can give this pro green and end the game. Yep. So we'll activate this. Green. Attack with both. And just to make sure we win. Little grindier, but we still got there. Nothing too bad. Okay, last game. Can we get the clean 7-0? Let's see. Problem is here, this hand has no action other than just playing the creatures. So I think we have to ship it back. Yeah, this hand's better. Put back planes. Then we can lead on All Seed. Hushbringer on 2. Oh, the dreaded mono red. The dreaded mono red. Yep. With 2 lifelinkers, this should be pretty favorable. We'll see. I never underestimate the mono red deck because Embercleave is just such a powerful card. Even though people have moved to the Obesh, like, they can just win out of nowhere. It's ridiculous. Still one of my favorite decks, though. Steamkin. Take the hit. I'm actually going to cast Warbriar here. And have it fight the Steamkin. And now we can effectively block. If they don't have like a pump spell. They probably have a Bone Crusher, but that's okay. Nope, just Annex. Okay. Starfield Mystic. And let's cast this on Mystic. Diversify our threats a little bit. We can attack into Annex. Like, see, we have a favorable board state, but they could just, like, attack Embercleave here and just blow us out. And there isn't a lot we could do about it. Yep. Just gotta land off the top of our deck. Block there. Cast Seasonal Growth. We'll actually have to take a shock here. Play Hushbringer as an additional blocker. No attacks. We're just not seeing any pump. Just block there. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Yes! So we'll play this on Hushbringer. Have Hushbringer about the perfect champion. And Hushbringer also stops the Annex trigger, in case you were wondering. And then we can play this on the Hushbringer. Get in for 6. The reason we didn't attack with the All-Seed there is gaining 1 when we could just block. If we attack with it, we gain 1. But if we block the Robber, we effectively gain 3 because we stop 2 damage and gain 1. So, I'm expecting the Ember Cleave here. Nope. Light up the stage, maybe? Not even that. Wow. Okay. Let's play Temple of Plenty. Don't need a land. I will play Lurrus here. And I think just playing Starfield Mystic's worth it. We'll stack with the Hushbringer. See what they got. Like, see, they could still just, like, attack with everything. Ember Cleave on Annex, he goes to 8. He's attacking for 16 on his own. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, they could still just win. Doesn't look like they have it, or they're slow rolling at 1. They don't have it. Okay. It is worth noting that the Robber of the Riches can block our Hushbringer with Reach. So, we'll play Session Training to draw 2 cards. We also get Trample, so we can go over top of it, of the Robbers. Which, with that draw, I think it's over. Lurrus showed a little utility there. Our opponent scoops it up. Clean 7-0 sweep. Alright, let's go back to the deck. Talk about things I liked and didn't like, and maybe a possible sideboard. Okay, so that's probably the fastest standard league I've ever played in. We had a lot of quick wins, a lot of quick concessions from our opponents. Overall, I was very happy with the main deck. Wouldn't really change anything moving forward. I was very pleased. Is this a best of one only deck? I'm not sure. It's definitely very good in best of one, as we've seen. But I don't know. I think it has possibilities in best of three. As far as the sideboard goes, I'm looking at something like this. The format's still pretty fresh, still pretty young and developing every day. So I'm keeping it a little diverse. You can tune it how you want and put in specific hate cards for specific decks you want to hate out. But I will note that with a deck like this, you never want to sideboard too much, because anytime we take out a creature, it decreases the chance of having a creature in our opening hand or drawing a creature when we need it. If we take away our auras, we decrease the chances of drawing the pump that we desperately need to win the game. Lurrus hinges a little bit boarding out creatures, but I'm not quite sure it's enough. But just to run you through some of the cards I like, we have Mystic Repeal, which is a nice instant speed answer to like Wilderness of Reclamation or Fires of Invention, and also in the mirror match. We have Soul Guide Lantern, which is our graveyard hate of choice, because if we play Grafdigger's Cage, it often hurts us, and if we play Apostle, I find that to be a little slow in a lot of matchups. But this is really good, and I will note that I also like to bring this in against Jeskai Cycle, because generally how that deck's going to beat us, because we gain so much life, is they're going to cast a giant Zenith Flare and just one-shot us. So having this just exile their graveyard is fantastic. We also have Devout Decree, which is great against Aristocrats and Mono Red. You can also bring it in against Fires if you need to. We have Revoke Existence, also good against Fires, also good against Temporary Reclamation. But its main purpose is to remove Witch's Oven from the game, so our opponent can't cast it off their Lurrus, which is a very, very good effect. Also, you can bring it in the mirror and remove the enchantments from the game so they can't cast it off their Lurrus. I really hate flash decks, so I play the full 4 Destiny Spinner, because it makes basically every card in our deck uncounterable. And it also has a lot of game against controlling mid-range decks after board sweepers, or just as a finisher. Coming in, we can pay mana, dump access mana if we flood, turn a land into a giant creature, because we're often going to have a lot of enchantments in play. So it's a pretty good effect. And my removal of choice is Ram Through, which is basically a Rabid Bite with a ton of upsides. Not only is it an instant, but if our creature has Trample, it'll also deal the access damage to our opponent, kind of like a free attack, so kind of like pseudo double strike in a way. It's also really good with lifelink creatures, because we basically gain double life. Like, we play it, fight a creature, gain life, and then we can attack and gain more life, which is just absurd. And also we can, since it's an instant, even if we can't beat the creature head up, we can attack, and then and once they declare blocks, at instant speed, ram through, deal the damage, and then the creature will attack it and kill it. If it has trample, it's going to run over it. That's what I'm looking at right now as far as the sideboard goes. You can, like I said, you can tune it how you like. That's some of the matchups I like it in. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, or stop by on Twitch and see me play this deck and other great decks like it. Anyways, have a good day. Hero out.